We've got the guy coming to put the fence in. Now we've got 10 projects started, feels like. So he's gonna dig holes and put cement in them, and he's taking the wall down because he has to dig a hole with cement and then have a metal bar go this way and then up so it'll be stable. Anyway, work is started. Okay, Marco the Recinzione Fabbro is done for a day, and he's got basically the mounts put in to mount the fence on this side of the house, which will go over to this wall, and we'll start the other side later. All right, it's October 1st, and as you can see, Marco and his assistant were here yesterday and the day before putting in our new fences. It's looking great. They changed the design, so it's gonna go from this corner to the house, just in a square, which I think makes a lot of sense, because if you're coming through with this gate with a wheelbarrow, there will be a gate here. You go straight onto this slab, and of course this fence won't be here, and you can get around the air conditioners. Before, the gate was going to face the air conditioners and do a little L here, and yeah, I think this will be a lot better what we got going on here. So he's coming back today to pour this slab. Honestly, I think it's a little overbuilt for what I was expecting, and I'll probably pay for that, but I guess I'd rather that than not done well. They even went to the trouble of remortaring this. This is the kind of Italian contractors where you tell them, no, I'll do that. And they're like, yeah, but you could pay me to do that, so let me do it for you. Nice guys, doing a great job. These are gonna be our new fences. It's pretty good, huh? I just saw over here, here's our new gate. I think that's gonna look great. All right, Marco and Roberto quit for the day because it's Piove. But we jackhammered up that old slab, so the gate will swing inward, and you can see they welded the gate in place and poured the concrete for it. I asked them not to pour any more concrete because I'm going to put a French drain in here, because all the water from behind the house runs down behind, comes down in a river right here, and it could go over a slab here and then pour down this step. But instead, what I'm going to do is jackhammer that, put a French drain under the concrete with gravel, and I may pour a slab on top of it, or I may not. I haven't decided yet. I don't think I will, because I want it to all drain really well out of there, and that'll be the lowest spot. But anyway, they said they'll be here tomorrow, and I will have a gate. It'll be done, and I can take down these ugly ass things here. Marco just finished the gate. It looks fantastic. Today is a happy day. Those old ugly fencing are, well, they're still ugly, but they're not blocking this part of the yard anymore. We actually have like a regular yard. So I'm going to cut these down to half size and put them up on that rock wall, I think, to keep the dogs out of the garden and the cingale out of our backyard. But that's a project for another day. Allora, today our project is to fill this with concrete, Malta M1. I want to make a ramp, because this is where the water pours down from behind the house. I'm going to make a concrete ramp. It kind of shuttles it into that drain, and then a little bit just to hold the drain in place. You can see the pipe where it'll drain outside the rock wall and down the stairs. And then on this side of this piece of molding, on the right side here, I need to put a subsurface down to lay new terracotta tile. And this was all cracked and broken because the subsurface had washed away. It was just filled with like gravel and stuff from the construction of the house. So I'm just going to put a solid surface down there that I can tile back over, since I'll have some extra concrete left over. So, and this is just dry fitting the stone wall. I'll mortar all this right now, and with luck we'll have a nice French drain kind of thing going on, and cement pad. And then here I'm just gonna put dirt, fill dirt and grass, so it's all just kind of a yard. Seems like the best way to handle it, rather than more concrete. Well, it's raining, and the good news is my drain's working great. It's washing a little bit of extra dirt out, but that hopefully will end once all the debris is washed out. But here's the problem. It's washing away all my grass seed and making a little river through there, so hopefully the rest of the grass will grow up over it eventually.